everyone, and welcome to All My Cake pastry classes. Today I'm going to show you how to make an amazingly delicious silky smooth crème diplomat or pastry cream with heavy whipping cream. This cream you can use to fill your desserts like choux, eclairs, tarts, etc. Let's start making. As they teach us in all high-end pastry schools, we want to have everything mise en place. All my ingredients are measured out and ready to use. So I want to start by warming up my milk with a little bit of sugar and my vanilla. In a saucepan with a very thick bottom, I want to start adding all of my milk. I recommend you using full fat. And just a half of my sugar. I have here 100 grams, I'm adding only 50. So you don't really need to use scales, just eyeball it and add half of the sugar in your milk. And now I want to cut my vanilla bean pod. With the blade of my knife, I'm scraping down the vanilla bean caviar. Look at these beautiful beans. I love vanilla. It's my favorite ingredient in all of the creams and desserts. It just has this magical flavor. I'm also adding my whole vanilla bean pod. Also adding the whole vanilla bean pod because it contains lots of aromas and it's gonna double infuse our cream, our milk. I just want to give it a little stir because I have my sugar on the bottom. So beautiful, these vanilla beans. Now I want to prep my custard cream base. Here I have 4 egg yolks, my cornstarch, and sugar. I'm going to add the remaining half of the sugar in the egg yolks, and I'm going to start stirring them right away very fast. You don't want to sprinkle sugar on top of the egg yolks and just leave it like this. Egg yolks are going to burn because sugar soaks all the moisture from the egg yolks, and in result you'll receive a cooked egg yolk or burnt egg yolk. So we don't need to create any foams, we just want to mix it up together. And now I'm adding the cornstarch. And I'm mixing it up together as well. Now that I have my base for the custard cream and I already see first bubble, I don't see them. I can feel the smell of vanilla already from here. Anyway, I'm waiting until my milk with sugar and vanilla gets to the boiling temperature, and after that I'm going to pour it into my egg yolk mixture. I want to temper my egg yolks with the hot milk. So here I have a piece of wet towel, piece of paper, wet towel, and put in my bowl in so I can with one hand stir it together and the bowl does not move, you see? So now we're just waiting a little bit. I already see it starting to boil. We don't want to boil our milk. We're just getting it to the boiling temperature. So first bubble and we're taking it out. I already see the first bubbles. And my bowl is ready, and I'm starting to temper my chocolate, my egg yolks. I'm tempering my egg yolks with the hot milk. We want to stir very, very fast. And now, since our egg yolks are already tempered, we're transferring this whole mixture back into the saucepan. Wait a second, I want to scrape all of my vanilla beans in there. It's just too good to throw away. Just take a spatula
And now I like to use this type of whisk. You can get it in IKEA or on Amazon. And I'm putting it back on the stove on a medium heat. And I'm constantly stirring. I'm not letting it sit like this. Always stirring, always. Fast, fast, fast. And you'll see in a few seconds, the mixture will become thick. It will start to thicken and thicken. Working on my biceps right here. Okay, we're almost. It's honestly have been, I believe, like a minute and a half, and it's already so thick. Look at this consistency. I changed my whisk to a little, to the bigger one, and my cream is ready. Vanilla got stuck. I want to take it out of the heat and still stir for another maybe minute because my saucepan is still hot. It's still very hot, and I don't want my eggs to get burned or curdly. So I mix it up again just a little bit, and then we're going to transfer it in a clean bowl and let it cool. Now I'm taking my spatula and I'm adding 50 grams of butter. It could be room temperature, it could be straight from the fridge, it doesn't matter. And while my cream is still hot and warm, well, it's very hot, I'm stirring in my butter. After that, I will transfer it in a clean bowl. Now I'm transferring my custard cream into the bowl, and then we're going to cool it down in the room temperature for just few minutes. I'm going to cover it with a cling wrap in contact. I like to fold it in two so it's easier. Covering it in contact, waiting just a couple minutes, and I'm putting it in the fridge. Let's finish off our diplomat cream. Here I already have my shoes that I baked in a previous video, and my cold custard cream. I cooled it down in the fridge for 3 hours, and my cold heavy whipping cream. I'm not going to be using stand mixer, I'm going to be using hand mixer because it's very little amount of heavy cream. We can totally whip it by hand without any troubles. Let's start. Great, our heavy cream are whipped to stiff peaks. Yeah. And now I'm gonna take out my vanilla bean and also vanilla bean pod, and also I'm not gonna be throwing that away. I'm gonna wipe it with a towel and then clean it with the cold water, and I'll save it, and I'll infuse my sugar with that vanilla bean pod that has been used. My whipping cream is ready, my cold custard is also ready, so now by combining those two together, we're gonna have a diplomat cream. So I'm just adding in 3 or 2 times, I'm adding heavy whipped cream to my custard and carefully folding it inside of it just to keep the volume of the cream. We want nice, airy, borderline, mousse-like cream. Beautiful. And now we have beautiful crème diplomat. Look at this airy texture, these vanilla beans. It's beautiful, it's so yummy. And we're going to fill our choux or cream puffs with this beautiful cream. Now I'm transferring my cream diplomat into the piping bag with a little thin tip. I'll show you in a second. Beautiful cream. So this piping tip, very thin, it can poke the cream puff choux and fill it with the cream, taking it out and putting it on a plate. Now I have this beautiful dish. And so as always, as I'm saying, we're creating a pressure by twisting the bottom of the top basically of the piping bag. And I'm taking my cream puff. You can do it from the bottom, create a little hole in it, but I like to do it from the side, so I'll do it from the side. But let me just stick it in first. And now I'm ready to fill it with my cream. To conclude, I just want to say that you can definitely play around with this recipe. You can choose different cream to fill this nice shoes with. So basically, I'm just giving you a nice classic recipe and you just feel free to play around it. And now I'm finally ready to try it and I can't wait. Oh my God. Please. You should see this. Oh my God.
It's all on you.
Oh my God. I love this cream with a lot of vanilla, so also highly recommend using real vanilla beans. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions in the comments. And if you want more recipes, more French inspired recipes, subscribe to our channel and I'll see you in my next videos.